Welcome to Edu Globe. Discover new ideas, learn exciting things, and be amazed every day. He is the player the world knows as CR7. A young boy who grew up in poverty, hunger, and endless struggles, yet today he stands at the very peak of fame and fortune, worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Yes, we are talking about the undisputed king of football, Cristiano Ronaldo. Born on February 5, 1985, on the small Portuguese island of Madeira, Ronaldo came from a humble family with no luxuries, only big dreams. As a child, he often went to bed hungry, and there were times he even waited outside fast food restaurants for leftover burgers. His father struggled with alcoholism, and life seemed unfair, but Ronaldo's relentless determination forced destiny to bend in his favor. Through unmatched hard work, discipline, and sacrifice, he transformed himself into one of the greatest athletes of all time. Today, Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a footballer, he is a symbol of hope, perseverance, and the belief that no matter how hard life gets, passion and commitment can take you to the top of the world. Cristiano Ronaldo's full name is Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro, and he was born on February 5, 1985, in Funchal, on the small Portuguese island of Madeira. Ronaldo is the youngest of 4 children. His father, José Diniz Aveiro, worked as a gardener for the local municipality and also served as a kit man at a small football club, where he helped players with their equipment and uniforms. His mother, Maria Dolores dos Santos, worked as a cook and cleaner, doing whatever she could to support the family and keep food on the table. The Ronaldo family was extremely poor. They lived together in a tiny house with just one small room where all the children and their parents slept side by side. Life was not easy. His father's struggle with alcoholism made the situation even harder. Many nights the family went to bed with little or no food. But even during these difficult times, Ronaldo's dreams were much bigger than his surroundings. From a very young age, football became the center of his life. He would play for hours in the streets, treating the ball as if it was his only true friend. The financial pressure was so tough that at one point, his mother even thought about not continuing with the pregnancy when she was expecting him. But fate had a different plan. Despite the hardships, Ronaldo grew up with a strong determination and spirit that set him apart from other kids. He always told his friends that one day he would not only change his family's life but also make his country proud. Neighbors and childhood friends still recall how Ronaldo was different from the rest. Faster, hungrier, and far more hardworking than any other child on the pitch. What he lacked in resources, he made up for with passion, discipline, and sheer willpower. This is why a boy born in a struggling, working-class family has now become one of the most recognized and celebrated footballers in history. Ronaldo's early life stands as living proof that no matter how poor or difficult your circumstances are, with big dreams and relentless hard work, success is always possible. Cristiano Ronaldo's childhood was filled with poverty and struggles. Life was so hard that many times he and his close friends went to bed hungry. People from his hometown still remember how young Ronaldo and his friends used to go to a local McDonald's in Madeira, asking the workers for leftover burgers or fries. Imagine, the same boy who once had to beg for food later became the most celebrated footballer in the world. This shows just how tough his early life really was. School was also not easy for Ronaldo. His mind was never on studies, because all he ever dreamed about was football. He often skipped classes just to spend more time playing the game he loved. One day, after an argument with a teacher, he was expelled from school. But instead of losing hope, Ronaldo decided that education was not his real path. His destiny was on the football field. As if poverty and school struggles were not enough, fate gave him another test. At a very young age, Ronaldo was diagnosed with tachycardia, a condition where the heart beats abnormally fast. This was so serious that doctors feared he might never play football again. But after a successful surgery, Ronaldo shocked everyone by returning to training just days later. This showed the world that he was not a quitter. His spirit and determination were stronger than any obstacle. Poverty, hunger, lack of education, and even a life-threatening illness, any of these could have destroyed a child's dreams. But Ronaldo was different. He refused to give up. Every challenge only made him stronger, and every hardship only pushed him closer to his dream. Today, When the world knows him as CR7, his childhood story reminds us that no matter how dark the road may seem, with courage, hard work, and belief, nothing is impossible. Cristiano Ronaldo began his football journey at the very young age of 7, when he started playing for a small local club called Andorina, where his father worked as a kit man. For Ronaldo, this was the beginning of a dream. Despite growing up in poverty, he carried a passion and hunger for the game that set him apart from everyone else. He would spend hours chasing the ball, practicing tirelessly, and shaping himself into a player who one day wanted to rise above the struggles of his family. As the years went by, his talent quickly stood out. Soon, he joined another local club called Nacional, where his incredible dribbling, speed, and skills amazed everyone who watched him play. People began to whisper that this boy was not an ordinary child, he had something truly special. But for young Ronaldo, this was still just the beginning. His eyes were fixed on something much bigger. At the age of only 12, Ronaldo was given a chance to join Sporting Lisbon, one of Portugal's biggest football academies. But this opportunity came with a price. To follow his dream, he had to leave behind his parents, his siblings, and the comfort of home. At just 12 years old, he packed a small bag with a few clothes and carried a giant dream in his heart. With tears in his eyes but determination in his soul, he said goodbye to his mother and family. This was the hardest decision of his life, but also the most important one. His mother often spoke about how painful it was to let her youngest son go, but deep down, she knew this sacrifice was necessary. For Ronaldo, leaving home was not just about playing football, it was about fighting for a future where he could give his family a better life. That lonely journey to Lisbon became the turning point of his entire career. In Lisbon, young Ronaldo proved his worth. He showed that sometimes in life, the biggest sacrifices bring the greatest rewards. Today, when the world calls him CR7, we must remember that behind the fame and trophies is a boy who once left everything at the age of 12 to chase his dream. Cristiano Ronaldo's true breakthrough came when he was only 18 years old. In the summer of 2003, his team Sporting Lisbon played a friendly match against the legendary English club Manchester United. For most young players, such games are just a chance to learn, but for Ronaldo it was a stage to show the world his magic. That night, with his dazzling dribbles, lightning speed, and fearless confidence, he completely destroyed Manchester United's defense. The United players were left speechless, and the fans in the stadium could not believe their eyes. Among those watching closely was the legendary coach Sir Alex Ferguson. He saw something extraordinary in the young Portuguese winger, a spark that could turn into greatness. Right after the match, Ferguson made a life-changing decision. Manchester United had to sign this boy immediately. Within days, Cristiano Ronaldo joined Manchester United, marking the beginning of his journey on the biggest stage of world football. At United, Ronaldo started as a skinny teenager with big dreams, but soon he became one of the most feared attackers in the Premier League. His turning point came in the 2007-08 season, when he scored an unbelievable 42 goals across all competitions. His powerful free kicks, jaw-dropping skills, and unstoppable hunger for success made him the superstar of world football. That season, he helped Manchester United win the Premier League and the UEFA Champions League, proving to everyone that he was no longer just a talented youngster, he was a global icon. Fans from all around the world began chanting his name. County Route 7 became a brand, a phenomenon, and a source of inspiration for millions. What made his story even more emotional was that just a few years earlier, he was a boy from a poor neighborhood in Madeira who sometimes struggled for food. And now, he was standing on the grandest stage of football, making his family and his country proud. This chapter of Ronaldo's life reminds us that one performance, one chance, and one moment of brilliance can change everything. From a poor kid chasing a ball on the streets to a global superstar lighting up Old Trafford, Cristiano Ronaldo's rise was nothing short of extraordinary. Cristiano Ronaldo's football career is a journey filled with glory, trophies, and records that only a few in history can dream of. From his early days at Manchester United to his legendary years at Real Madrid, his emotional return to Manchester United, and then his new chapter at Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia, Ronaldo has shown the world why he is considered one of the greatest footballers ever. At Manchester United, Ronaldo won 3 Premier League titles, 1 FA Cup, 2 League Cups, and the UEFA Champions League in 2008, along with the FIFA Club World Cup. In 2008, he also won his first Ballon d'Or, becoming the best player in the world. His biggest success, however, came at Real Madrid, where he became the club's all-time top scorer with 450 goals in 438 games. With Madrid, he lifted 4 Champions League trophies, 2 La Liga titles, 2 Copa del Rey titles, 3 UEFA Super Cups, and 3 FIFA Club World Cups. During this time, he also won 4 more Ballon d'Or awards, taking his total to 5. In 2018, Ronaldo moved to Juventus, where he continued to dominate by winning 2 Serie A titles and becoming the league's MVP. He scored over 100 goals for the Italian Giants, proving that age could not slow him down. In 2021, he returned to Manchester United, adding more goals to his legendary tally. In 2022, Ronaldo shocked the football world by joining Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia, where he became one of the highest-paid athletes in history, earning over $200 million per year, making him the highest-paid footballer in the world at that time. For his country Portugal, Ronaldo has been a true leader. He has made over 200 international appearances, becoming the most capped player in football history. He also holds the record for the most international goals ever scored. As captain, he led Portugal to win the 2016 UEFA Euro and the 2019 UEFA Nations League, 2 of the nation's greatest football achievements. Throughout his career, Ronaldo has scored more than 850 official goals, making him the highest goalscorer in football history. From a poor boy in Madeira to the most recognized footballer on the planet, his story is not just about trophies, but also about determination, sacrifice, and the dream of never giving up. Cristiano Ronaldo is not only a legend on the football pitch, but also a record breaker on social media. In today's world, where digital platforms connect millions of fans, Ronaldo stands at the very top. On Instagram, he is the most followed person in the entire world with more than 600 million followers, 2023 figures. This record makes him the first human being to cross such an unbelievable milestone. His posts regularly reach tens of millions of likes, and brands pay millions of dollars for a single sponsored post, making him one of the highest-earning athletes on social media. On Facebook, Ronaldo has also been number 1 for many years, with over 160 million followers. His page is more popular than most Hollywood stars and global leaders. On Twitter, now X, he has tens of millions of followers, where every update about his career, matches, or personal life gets worldwide attention. Ronaldo's presence on YouTube is also massive, even though he does not run an official personal channel. Countless highlight videos, interviews, and fan edits featuring him have earned billions of views. His influence is so strong that any video with his name or face becomes viral instantly. Whether it's his stunning free kicks, emotional moments with fans, or motivational speeches, Ronaldo's clips dominate YouTube trending lists around the globe. What makes this record even more special is that Ronaldo's popularity goes beyond football. He is admired not only by fans of his clubs but also by millions who see him as a global role model of hard work, discipline, and success. From a poor boy in Madeira to the most followed person on earth, his journey proves that dreams can truly become reality. Today, Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a football superstar, he is a digital empire. Every photo, every video, every post becomes headline news. This incredible dominance in the social media world adds another golden chapter to his legendary career and ensures that his legacy will continue to inspire future generations far beyond the football pitch. Cristiano Ronaldo is not only the greatest footballer of his era but also one of the richest athletes in the world. His net worth is estimated to be around $500 to $600 million, making him one of the few sportsmen to build a fortune at this level. Football contracts gave him huge earnings, but his lifestyle and business empire go far beyond the pitch. Ronaldo owns several luxury homes across the globe. In his hometown Madeira, Portugal, he has a stunning villa overlooking the Atlantic Ocean. In Madrid, he owns a modern mansion worth millions, where he lived during his Real Madrid days. In Turin, Italy, he had a stylish villa during his Juventus career. Now in Saudi Arabia, while playing for Al Nassr, Ronaldo lives in one of the most expensive residences in Riyadh, providing him and his family ultimate luxury. Apart from these, he also has properties in New York and Lisbon, making him a true global property owner. When it comes to cars, Ronaldo's collection is world famous. He owns some of the rarest and most expensive cars including Bugatti Chiron, Bugatti 110, Lamborghini Aventador, Rolls-Royce, Ferrari, and Bentley. His garage is worth tens of millions of dollars, and every car reflects his taste for speed and luxury. Beyond football, Ronaldo has turned into a successful businessman. His brand, CR7, covers fashion, perfumes, eyewear, hotels, and even gyms. He has partnered with major companies like Nike, where his lifetime contract is worth over $1 billion. In addition, his chain of County Route 7 Pastana hotels across Europe is proof that he is building a business empire that will continue long after his football career ends. Ronaldo's lifestyle is a balance between luxury and discipline. While he enjoys the best houses, cars, and travel, he is also known for a strict routine of fitness and diet, which keeps him at the top even in his late 30s. From a boy who once had nothing, Ronaldo has risen to become not just a football superstar, but also a global icon of success, luxury, and smart business. Cristiano Ronaldo's personal life has always been in the spotlight, not only because of his football but also due to his relationships and family. Over the years, Ronaldo has been linked with some high-profile names, but his most important and stable relationship is with Georgina Rodriguez, a Spanish-Argentine model. The two met in 2016 at a Gucci store in Madrid, where Georgina was working, and since then they have been together. Georgina has become a central figure in Ronaldo's life, supporting him in both personal and professional matters, and is often seen with him and his children at matches and public events. Before Georgina, Ronaldo had a few relationships that were covered widely in the media. His most famous relationship was with Russian supermodel Irina Shayk, which lasted from 2010 to 2015. Apart from her, Ronaldo was occasionally linked with other celebrities, but none were as long-term or serious as his relationship with Irina. Since 2016, Georgina has been his life partner, and they are considered one of the most famous couples in the world of sports. When it comes to family, Ronaldo is a proud father. He has 5 children. His first son, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr., was born in 2010. The identity of his mother has always been kept private, respecting family privacy. In 2017, Ronaldo welcomed twins, Eva and Matteo, born via a surrogate mother. Later the same year, Georgina gave birth to their daughter Alana Martina, bringing even more happiness to the family. In 2022, Ronaldo and Georgina were expecting twins, but sadly one of them, a baby boy, passed away during birth. Their surviving daughter, Bella Esmeralda, is now the youngest member of the family. Ronaldo often says that being a father is the greatest joy of his life. Despite his busy football schedule, he spends as much time as possible with his kids, guiding Cristiano Jr. in football, enjoying family vacations, and showing the world that behind the superstar image, there is a caring and devoted father. His relationship with Georgina and his bond with his children make his personal life just as inspiring as his football career. Cristiano Ronaldo's life story is a true example that no matter how tough your circumstances are, with hard work, discipline, and big dreams, nothing can stop you from reaching the top. From growing up in poverty on a small island to becoming the most famous footballer in the world, Ronaldo has proved that success comes to those who never give up. Today, he is not only a record-breaking athlete but also an inspiration for millions of young people across the globe. His journey teaches us that determination and faith can turn struggles into victories. Ronaldo's story is not just about football, it is about believing in yourself, fighting against odds, and becoming the best version of yourself. And this is why he will always remain a role model for generations to come. Folded hands if you enjoyed this video and learned something new from the incredible life of Cristiano Ronaldo. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more inspiring stories. Rocket Soccer Ball.